this way, at least in my opinion. Then I'm going over with the comb and just again making sure that there is no tangles. Now this is the side of the hair that I will be going over with the straightener first. So I section it into two parts, and I start off with the back first, so that when I do come to the front, I am able to style it much better than the back because it's more visible, at least to me. And then going over with the comb again to make sure there's no tangles. For the hair straightener, the highest it goes is 450 degrees. That's what I choose because my hair is pretty thick, and I'm using this Revlon blowout brush. It's meant to use it when you're blow drying your hair, but I use it as a tool to help me straighten my hair, and just slowly but surely making sure that it's straight. I am focusing on the ends here because they look like they're still a little curvy, and I don't know how many times I go over it, guys, but y'all count and let me know in the comments below if y'all know how many times I went over my hairpiece with the straightener. And in the background, that is my cat. Her name is Luna. She's usually the one that wants to be in almost like all my videos. Every time I decide to record a video, she wants to come in the room, and she won't stop meowing anytime I decide to record a video. Now, in this section, you can see most of my hair is straight. I leave the front part a little bit unkempt because I go back in with the hair straightener once I put it down with some hairspray. So I sprayed in the front to make sure all my baby hairs don't get in the way, and then I go over with the hair straightener once again to make sure it looks nice and sleek. But that's my birthday hair, y'all. Alright, so moving on into makeup, we're gonna use the Mario Badescu spray, sort of like a primer water, and just letting that dry up and absorb into the skin. And then tapping with a beauty sponge. Tapping. And then I'm gonna go in with this LA Girl Pro Primer. This is probably one of my favorite eye primers because it's super creamy. You can blend it out very easily with a brush or a sponge, and the color of the eyeshadows just pick up really well using this primer. I'm going in a little generously, and then I'm gonna use this puffy blending brush and blending out the whole product like so, making sure there's no harsh edges or lines, so that way we can go in with our first base color. It was actually very hot in my room, like the lights and then the temperature. this neutrals type of palette. I was in the mood for a natural, soft, glam type of look, so that's the color theme for my birthday today. Just taking in this transitional shade and applying this all over my crease like so, with a medium-sized blending brush, and just going back and forth with that color and applying it all over the crease. Just applying it all over the crease, all over the crease, all over the crease. And in this part, y'all see my fiance. He came. I actually was not expecting him to get home that soon, but he got me some flowers or whatever. They look really pretty. I had to get out of my room, y'all, because he kicked me out. No, I'm just kidding, but I left because it was too warm and I felt very claustrophobic type. But we're repeating the same thing on this side of the eye, taking that same transition shade and applying it all over the crease like so with the same brush, just going back and forth, back and forth. And I'm actually in my living room. Let me know if you like the living room like vibe, or if y'all like my room better for like recording videos, or whatever. Y'all let me know. And I'm just taking another blending brush in this part and going in with that blending brush and blending out all the harsh edges so that it could just look like it's gradient. I'm sorry that I haven't been posting as frequently, guys. I'm still trying to get a hold of a proper schedule because, things are always changing. However, I feel like right now I'm starting to settle down and getting on a routine. So, y'all let me know what y'all would like to see. But anyway, back to the video. So I'm taking a much darker shade of brown because I wanted it to look a little bit more smoky and like it had depth into it. We're going to take that color and just apply it to the outer corner with a little small smudge brush, and just taking in another blending brush. It's a little smaller, so that way we can blend out the harshness, but we don't want the color to fade out all the way. We just want it to look blended out and to unify with the transitional shade that we applied before. So going back to that, guys, I was actually supposed to get this video out to you guys a while ago. My birthday was actually in January 9th. By the time you'll watch this, it's probably gonna be middle to almost end of the month. I know, please don't come for me, guys. I'm trying my best to get out as many videos as possible. Now I'm gonna take that golden shade and we use the same spray from the beginning and applied it all over with a small packing brush. I'm just gonna pat. And we are basically going to repeat the same thing on the other side of the eye. Patting, 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 patting take away from that transition shade because like I said, I wanted it to look gradient. So we're gonna just repeat that on the other eye and make sure that everything looks nice and blended out, just so that it could all look like it's transitioning onto each other. Next, I'm using these e.l.f. Booster Antioxidant Drops, and I'm applying it like so all over my face. We're gonna use this as a primer to basically get our skin ready for the application of foundation and as a protective barrier as well. I'm gonna blend that in, blend it in all over the skin to make sure that it is nice and smooth and ready for that foundation application. And here we're gonna go in with our concealer. I believe this was the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I'll list everything below once again. And we're just taking the foundation and applying it to the inner corner, near the inner corner of our eye, and the outer corner to give it a lifting type of effect. It is also good to do it in this method to just clean up all of the eyeshadow that has fallen on from the eyeshadow application and to clean up the rough edge. And I'm just gonna apply some to the chin, like so, to the cupid's bow, the nose, the nose, and the forehead. And just taking the beauty sponge and blending everything out. I apologize for any background noises. I'm recording this during the daytime, and for some reason people are more active during the day or during the morning than during the night, I guess. But it's out of my control, so I do apologize for that. I'm gonna do my best to record and to edit this so that there's not as many noises in the background as possible. But I'm just blending this out, giving it a more cut look concealer lasts so much longer. It also helps with the oiliness if you're a person who suffers from very oily skin. In the T-zone, I highly recommend you try this method out. I either do this with some pressed powder or I take my ear spun and with a very light hand just gently pressing it on the skin, making sure it doesn't look as chalky as it would if you were to try the baking method. For some reason, whenever I bake, I don't look as flattering. It looks very chalky and my face looks very pale, kind of like the way it looks now, but it just looks very chalky and I don't like that look on me, so I tend not to bake as often. I try to minimize it as best as I can, and I mostly do it in the summer when the heat just causes my foundation to slip and slide. And I'm just taking whatever else that I need to set with a powder brush, a very fluffy powder brush from Equals Tool, and taking that same pressed powder and applying all over my face to make sure that all of the foundation is set on my skin. That way it doesn't slip and slide. Slip and slide, slip and slide, slip and slide. Next, I'm taking another Fit Me in a much darker shade. So I pretty much figured that I don't necessarily need to buy contour shades. I can just go in with the same pressed powder that I have and just purchase it in a darker shade, so one that will look very flattering on my skin tone. And this is in the shade 330, and I'm taking this and I'm gonna contour all over my face using this elf brush, and again just going over the cheekbones on the chin, and I'm taking that shade and applying it underneath the eye as well to give the eye more depth and warmth to level it all out. If you are still watching, please make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button so I know if you like this type of content or not, and give me a comment down below letting me know what your favorite part of the video is so far, or what you would like to watch next in this channel. I'm using a brush to just blend out the harshness so that it looks like it's going into the skin, and then I'm just slightly misting my face with the Mario Badescu to refresh it and remove that chalky look from all the powder. For my eyebrows, I don't do it much. I'm just simply taking this elf tinted brow gel in the shade medium and applying it all over my brows to give it a look and shaping it up. I don't necessarily need to go in with any brow pencil or pomade. I just like the more natural look, and this brow gel definitely defines the eyebrows just a bit more because my natural brows are not as full. So that's pretty much everything that is done for the brows. Next, I'm gonna curl my lashes and prep them for mascara and lashes. So just prepping the lashes for my false lashes that I will be applying, because what kind of girl goes out with no lashes or no fake lashes for her birthday? That's just the kind of girl that I am. I love going in with beautiful sets of lashes for special occasions, not on a daily, because that's not realistic enough for me. looks seamless and natural as possible. This is how I basically catfish people. And then I'm gonna go in with this blush. This is like my go-to blush. I don't really have a very wide variation of blushes. I probably should blush shop from this time moving forward, but I just haven't. And I'm just applying this on the apples a little bit higher so that it gives the illusion of a lifted face, and applying some on the nose and on the chin to give it warmth, 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 warmth. But this is literally my go-to blush. And then going in once more with the Mario Badescu so that we can go in with the highlighter, and applying this with another Shop Miss A brush. I love Shop Miss A. They have like the best beauty supplies, or makeup supplies, tools I should say, for a very affordable price. And going on my nose, on the chin, to accentuate these points on my face, on the forehead, well, on the temple I should say, and a bit on the inner corner of the eye with this little bitty, little bitty eyeshadow brush, taking it on my brow bone as well, and just trying to bring out these points on my face. And then these are the lashes that I will be using. So that pretty much sums up the look. I'm just gonna go in with the LA Girl lip pencil to outline my lips, because I really like the way that looks. It just makes my lips look so much better. And to be honest with you guys, I'm actually thinking of filling them in at some point. I'm not sure exactly when, but I did want to fill in my lips just a little bit. Just a little bit, to make them stand out a little more. I do have pretty small lips, so that's what I do whenever I apply lipstick or lip gloss. I just over outline a tiny bit, and then I'm using a NYX liquid lingerie lipstick. I'm gonna again list everything down below, what I used and the names and all that good jazz, in case you guys are interested in any of the products that I've used throughout the video. And I'm sorry I did not record an outro for some reason. I think I was like in a rush to head out, because this really was filmed on the day of my birthday and we were supposed to have dinner after, so I think I was rushing and did like a little outro, which is this one. Again, going in once again with the Mario Badescu spray. But this is the final look, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know if y'all want to see more videos like this in the future. I love you all so very much. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see y'all in my next one.